If you guys get me, like, completely sober, and you're, like, really hot, and I really want you, I'm fucking good in bed. And I will brag. This is one of the only things I'll brag about. And no, it's not because none of you will ever experience it. Well, I don't think none of you will ever experience it. I don't know. I've never slept with someone watching my stream. That's a weird thing. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent here. But one of the reasons is that the porn industry and the way that society views pornographic actresses is just completely fucked up, and I don't see anything wrong with them, and I don't have anything against them. But when I go to an event, okay, for instance, when I go to an event that also has porn stars, and they know the difference between me and them, where I'm a model and they're porn stars, the fans will go up to porn stars and just grab them and, like, treat them like fucking garbage, which pisses me the fuck off, right? But, I mean, in a society like this, it makes sense. People just treat people that way because sexuality is so taboo. And someone who's okay with doing that on screen, they think is, like, worth nothing, which is ridiculous. So that's one reason. It's just not, in my opinion, a practical life choice in this society. I feel like you get treated a certain way, and I don't like it. Another reason is I really like having a... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I really like the fact that I've slept with so few people. I think the count is 8 now total in my whole life, and I've been having sex since I was 12. So that's something a lot of people hate about me too. They're like, oh my god, you've been having sex way too long. You must be a slut, blah, blah, blah. But for 10 years of having sex, or 11 years of having sex, only having 8 people, like, total, is pretty good. Especially when you think about the fact that I love sex and I like to have it as much as possible. But I like to make it so that the people that I have sex with are really exclusive and that I actually care about them and I like them and they're good friends and we can have a lot of fun. And it's just like quality over quantity. And also, I mean, it may sound conceited, but I don't really want to share that part of me with the whole world. I want the people who I actually have sex with to feel special and important and to be like, you know, they have a part of me that I'm not necessarily willing to give to others. And even though I don't believe that love has anything to do with sex, and I think that sex is just fun and stuff like that, I also just, I want to give that privilege to few people who actually deserve it, in my eyes. So, and because I can be choosy, obviously, like girls in general, like even ugly girls can be choosy compared to guys in this society because of the way sexism is and stuff. I just decided that that's how it's going to be, and, you know, I don't just, like, jump on the dick of every guy who wants it, or, you know, whoever pays me. That's ridiculous. I don't really like that aspect of porn. Yeah, I've also slept with a lot of girls, and not many girls are good in bed. It's quite sad. Most girls are, like, I found that they're very just, like, they're not, it's like they're really self-conscious, and they feel like they can't let loose, and they feel like they can't enjoy what they're doing, and that's kind of sad to me. It's like, dude, just relax, have fun, like, do how you feel. And then a lot of girls don't even, like, understand their bodies enough to have fun in bed. You know, they just, like, let a guy penetrate them, and they don't come from penetration only, so they're, like, sitting there like, okay, that was fun. You know, it was good, but, etc. Cancel it. Cancelled. So, yeah. I feel like girls need to be schooled in sex, and they also need to be more open about it. I like people to be open and kinky and weird. I'm gonna do both, play Diablo and talk about my sex life, if it pleases. I always thought, like, okay, if I get popular in modeling, when I first started out modeling, I was like, I'm always gonna be the voice of reason and logic and philosophy to other people, and I want to kind of teach other people things as well as, like, let them in on what I think about things, and maybe, you know, it'll change some people's perspective or make some people more confident in themselves, and I thought that would be cool. So that's why I'm always so open and honest with everyone, and I'm kind of just like an open book, and, you know, not necessarily to be an inspiration to anyone, but to kind of show that, you know, someone else is doing it, someone else is okay with being honest about things, so, you know, I can too. And no, I don't believe that if you show your body you're doing something wrong, or if you're just doing it for the views and stuff like that. That's stupid. Bam! I don't have a negative self-image. In fact, I think out of anyone that I know, I have the most I have the healthiest self-image, and I don't think that being okay with your sexuality and improving yourself aesthetically has anything to do with whether or not you have a healthy or unhealthy self-image or you're self-confident. I look at beauty and stuff very scientifically and objectively, and everything is about like symmetry and the size of certain features and how it all comes together. And to me, it's like working on your car, like working on your body, and just being healthy is a huge part of it. Like I would never do anything that has too many like underlying risks or that is unhealthy for me, because health is a huge thing. I love going to the gym. I love the way I feel after doing like a long amount of cardio, and just like it's so amazing, that like high that you get, you know? Pro tip, if you think you're gonna come too quickly and you want to go longer, whether with your girl or whatnot, if you squeeze the head of your penis, it'll prevent you once you've already reached that point of no return. And I will leave you with that. Bye guys.